Hello, my name is Rose Gacha and I would like us to talk about Google for Education. Let's see why schools and education institutions should switch to Google for their learning as their learning management system. So why switch to Google for Education? First, it's completely free, as unlike those other systems like Blackboard or Canvas where you have to pay. Google is free for education and even for personal use. It allows for easy collaboration, and it's also available and accessible in any device. That means smartphones and all kinds of computers. Google provides several services for free, which can replace those other paid services by other vendors like Microsoft. A few of those, which we're also going to look into a little deeply after, include Classroom, which is like Blackboard, Gmail, which replaces Outlook. It has even much better features. Google Drive, which helps you store your work instead of storing your work on a desktop or your local drive or iCloud, and it's free. It gives you 100 gigabytes for free. Google Calendar, Google Vault, Google Docs replaces Microsoft Word, and it is free. Google Spreadsheets replaces Excel. Google Forms. We have Google Slides, an excellent replacement of PowerPoints. Google Sites helps you as a teacher to build your own websites. In Hangouts is a great replacement for Skype. Now let's look at Google Drive. Like we said, Google will help you to save, to organize your work, without any fear of ever losing it, unlike storing it in your local drive on your computer, where if the computer breaks down, you lose all your work. It comes with 100 gigabytes for free for education. I think that is a whole lot of storage. You can access your work from any device at any time. I have it on my smartphone, and I can access information even offline. You can share files without the need to attach. You don't need to attach files. All you do is hit share, and it goes to multiple people at once, instantly. The other thing that is very important, especially in education, is the documents that you can create with Google Docs or the Google Suite. I love them mostly because of the collaboration part of them and the fact that they are free. The first one is Google Docs, which replaces Microsoft Word, Google Slides, a great replacement for PowerPoints, and Google Sheets instead of Excel. These documents and spreadsheets can be shared with collaborators. That means more than one person can be working on one document at the same time, and that is a great way for teachers to even give their students feedback. So as a student is working, you're actually responding to them and telling them, hey, here, change this, commenting on their work. All the changes in these documents and in all the Google Suite features or tools, all the changes are saved online automatically. That means you can access changes that you made in prior dates and even restore those revisions. You will never lose anything if you switch to Google Suite or you do your work using these documents. With Google Slides, and this is my absolute favorite as a teacher, is that you can even respond to your audience live. This feature or add-on called question and answer, and using it, the audience will ask you questions and then you can answer the questions. The audience even has power to vote over the best questions so that you can respond to that first instead of responding to all questions. You can also build interactive slides. I love to do this. Interactive slides that are non-sequential in the way you present. It allows students to interact with content non-sequentially. That means a student can click on a particular slide or on a link on a slide, and that link leads them to another slide, which can also link to another slide. So the student can access information non-sequentially based on just what they want to learn on that day. Again, you can attach online videos that are accessible instantly from Google Slides. This is totally my favorite. Google Forms, there's nothing like Google Forms, that has existed before. Think of the SurveyMonkey. So Google Forms even takes surveys, assessments, quizzes further. It's fun, easy to create, and it can, with Flubberoo, there's an extension called Flubberoo, and with that, you can grade and even track assessments, analyze assessments and then track the data, which really informs your instruction as a teacher. So you don't have to sit with a red pen and grade all those papers. Just go ahead and set it up on Google Forms, and it's going to grade for you. You give instant feedback to your student because these quizzes or surveys, are linked to their emails. So it is a great tool. Google Calendar helps you create and share and even edit events, sometimes even with collaborators. If you want to invite collaborators to help you to work with you, invite them and give them various powers to edit the calendar. It is synced to most of the G Suite tools, actually to all G Suite tools, so you can sync it with your Google Drive or create events through your Google Drive, through your Gmail. It is a great tool. Why would you pay for a learning management system if we have Google Classroom for free, which is also very easy to use? So you create and grade classwork with this online classroom. It is synced to the students' emails, and so feedback is in real time. As soon as you grade the work, you can assign a grade and students get it instantly. I love Classroom because I've used it in my college program, and I feel that it should be used even in grade school or at grade school levels. Google Sites, you don't need to know how to code as a teacher. You have so much to do. All you do is have a Gmail account or a Google account, and you can create a website, a class website, and put resources there for free and share them with the students. Boost your collaboration with Google Community G+. It allows teachers to group students and then post discussions and assignments where students can also come and post their discussion or responses, and then and learn collaboratively or learn cooperatively. G+ is really taking over the world of discussion. And this is also great. Gmail, a free Gmail that filters all spams, so there's no spam messages. It is available offline, so you can even create or compose an email, and as soon as you go online, it's going to be synced up. Gmail is synced to all the Google Suite tools and features. So as long as you have Gmail, it's going to link up with everything. One very important thing with Gmail, as opposed to Outlook and Yahoo, you can attach large files from Google Drive. With Yahoo, you can't even attach large files. At some point, it will just stop. It won't just upload any file. A great tool to replace Skype is Google Hangouts. Just have your Google account, and you can conference remotely using video chat, or video or texting. I like this because sometimes we postpone meetings with parents because we are in other places, or because you're in a classroom, or because you're you're yonder. So why would you do that if you can just click on a button, an extension or a button, and speak to people face to face? It's even a great tool for teachers to remediate instruction for their students who may need help. Instead of emailing a student a support just have a face-to-face conversation with them. Another great one that is taking over the schools is Google Chrome and Chromebook. I love Google Chrome for personal use. It helped me to bookmark all the websites I need, and these bookmarks will follow me wherever I go. As soon as I log into my G account, all the bookmarks or the websites show up. It follows me everywhere. Schools that especially use Chromebooks can easily manage how they are used by the students, ensure their security from a centralized control or position that is also provided by Google. So this ensures safety to our students and to yourself. I love Google Chrome. It's the best browsing tool that we have around in 21st century. With all those, together with all those apps and features in the Suits applications, we also have a gazillion, for lack of a better word, gazillion of other applications by second parties and add-ons and extensions that can help you personalize your browsing experience for free. So you go to the Chrome Web Store and there are millions, thousands and thousands of apps. They will change how you browse, they'll change how you use your Google Suite tools and features. So it's not just the Google part, it's also the extensions that really work a lot together with Google for free. So in a nutshell, it feels like Google will increase access to learning for all students because it is free. It helps students collaborate. It helps teachers reach their students, speak to parents. So it is going to increase access to information and help you disseminate information to far places without the fear of costs, linguistic and geographical borders that normally limit us from sharing information or receiving information. Again, they are available on smartphones, and most students don't have computers at home. So you can increase access to learning by having the schools going to Google, because students really will access it from wherever they are with a smartphone. Every student has a smartphone now. So let students access and own their own learning. Have a mission that matters by having or by switching to Google for education. It is free. It allows collaboration, 21st century skills. And when you switch to Google as a school, you're just gonna sit back and watch learning happen. So switch to Google today, and also preach that every school should switch to Google. Thank you for listening and for watching my presentation.